Need to grate your nutmeg.
Yeah, great nutmeg, man. It's a full process. All right.
No shortcut.
No
grate
shortcut.
Gotta do it all in
Okay, how much nutmeg we the grate? Because this is the hardest spot and the most tedious spot.
I'll tell you when to stop.
Oh, continue. She's tell you when to stop. So, Tanisha, you have been in existence since 2008. Tell us how and why you started Tanisha's Creations.
I come from a line of cooks.
Okay.
So, and I'm passionate about the kitchen. I've tried so many different jobs, endeavors, but it's not for me. The kitchen is where my heart lies. I started out with cakes, and then it just went from there to doing catering of pastries and different stuff like that.
Okay.
And then with the cross bun, I started to make bread and bun to sell. After I had my kids, I preferred staying home with them. And then from there, it just grew.
Next.
Yes. Get your flour.
Get your flour.
How much cups of flour are we adding here?
We're going to put that entire amount of flour.
Oh,
All of
everything?
this?
How much
Yes.
is this?
That is 3 pounds
3
of flour.
pounds of flour.
Okay.
So I did about 3/4 of the nutmeg.
Okay.
That should be enough, right?
Yes.
Flour.
All of
You
it.
don't want too much spice. You just want it to have
Yeah.
enough. Now you're going to get the yeast
The yeast
and the measuring spoon.
and the measuring spoon.
How much yeast goes
For
into
this amount, we're going to put in 2.5 tablespoons.
tables?
2.5
That's the green one.
Do maths, Paul.
Wow. This is
Do
big.
maths.
Is it so much yeast we're using?
For the actual measurement that I do is actually 5 for 5 pounds. So
Oh. What does a little bit of yeast do versus a lot of yeast?
a little bit of yeast raises it, but a lot just makes it run over.
Make it run over.
Yes.
Does it?
Especially since you're using the warm water.
Does it affect the softness or the firmness
Not
of it?
really, but it leaves a odor that is kind of strong. So it sounds like it smells like it's fermenting.
What is your key or your tip to ensure that your yeast is properly kneaded so that it rises well? Because sometimes the yeast just flops and then
It just flops. You have to make sure that the yeast is actually preserved.
Okay.
If the yeast is not preserved and it's been open, then it doesn't work. Next, we're going to put in the cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Okay, so we have nutmegs, we have yeast, we have flour, and now we have a fresh bottle of cinnamon. I know why I'm closing it back.
Okay, so
Alright.
1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon.
So you
So
need
we're
to,
going
like,
with the
open
tablespoon
that
again.
Yeah.
1 tablespoon
Because
of
cinnamon is really, really
cinnamon.
harsh, so you have to actually measure that, right? Like,
and it's just like the nutmeg.
I think this has like more of a stronger
Okay, 1 tablespoon.
flavor. The
Yeah.
nutmeg, you could play with it a little bit, but this you have to really.
All
measure
right.
that.
So we
Then-
got your cinnamon there. What do we go next?
For me to give it just a little kick,
That's
I put a
nice.
little bit of grounded ginger in there.
Oh.
So just a little bit.
Actually,
a dash.
enjoy ginger
Yeah.
in cross buns.
Just a dash.
It's open.
Just a
Just a
dash.
dash. So far we've done nutmeg, flour, cinnamon, yeast, and ginger. Okay.
Okay, so you can get the butter,
Okay.
and you're going to put 2 sticks of butter.
2 sticks, 2 whole sticks. And
So
this
1
is-
cup.
Is
Yes,
it 2
1
sticks
cup.
is 1 cup?
Yeah.
How did you know that, April?
Because I cook, Paul.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Surprised. 2 sticks of butter. Oh, and this. Is it
you need some
important to have the
assistance?
butter a bit soft?
Yes, yes,
Because you
because-
don't want it directly out the fridge, right?
No, because then when you're kneading, it's going to stay in there clumped.
Oh, right, and you don't want
Yes.
that one. And so these are softer. I feel like I can make this now.
Okay.
You really
You need the sugar.
Sugar.
Yes, you're going to
Alright,
put
how
2
much sugar?
cups.
2 cups.
This you
So
also
this is a
so this
cup.
you measure.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if you put too much sugar,
It'll
it
be
comes
too
out
sweet.
not only too sweet, but it's hard.
This feels like a lot of sugar, though. I won't lie. So you're saying your
2
sure
cups,
is 2
just
cups?
2 cups.
Just 2 cups.
Just 2 cups.
just-
So I mean I'm noticing this Tanisha that you're just putting all the ingredients together so there's no mix of dry ingredients or wet
No.
ingredients. Okay.
Okay.
And now you're going to add your vanilla.
Vanilla. This is
You
a
would add
vanilla?
that to your taste, how much you want to put in there.
How much vanilla you like?
Vanilla I like. I like 1 tablespoon or 2.
A tablespoon.
Is that enough?
For you,
For
that's
me?
that's
Yeah.
your preference.
I may add a 2 teaspoons, but okay.
Teaspoon?
Yeah,
Come on, you
vanilla
wanna-
is like cinnamon, and it's also really, really harsh.
Vanilla, vanilla.
You want to? Okay, you want to
Okay.
taste your
Yes.
vanilla.
And now you're going to, well, I
What we do,
usually
the coconut powder?
put it in the
You
warm
put
water
the coconut
to dilute.
powder in
Yes.
the warm water. This 1 cup is enough. It may be.
Don't put all of it because
Yeah,
you
don't
have
put
to
all.
do it and
then
then
knead.
make it come together.
So start your.
Okay.
You done wrap up your sleeves. Your
Yes.
sleeves are up.
Yes.
All
Let me
right.
Just ensure that we're good here.
Okay.
And then you just get in, right?
Yes.
Get in.
Get
Mix
in
all the
there.
ingredients. You know how to knead bread.
Of course.
You know how to do
We're not
it?
gonna have a flat surface right now. No. Ooh. What are we looking for in terms of consistency?
You don't want it to be too soft, but you don't want it to be too dry.
How long do you leave it to rise after you have kneaded your?
About 10 to 15 minutes.
And just like that, I did a thing.
Did you do a thing? Did you really?
We're
Go
going
right
to divide it,
Okay.
and then you got to roll that.
All right.
I roll it like if I had a roll tortilla.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
As long as you get it come together so it doesn't have any lumps. What that is, you
could
don't have
cut
to
it.
roll again.
Yeah.
You can use that piece to set across.
And when you guys are finished, you can give me to put it in the oven, and then I'll have the.
You have the final product.
Yeah, I'll have the TV
Okay.
magic